Hey guys, Ryan here again, plugging in more New Vegas. We just came back from activating House's Securitron army, and it's still giving me that quest. Speak with Caesar. I already know what he wants us to do. Pretty sure. I think he wants us to kill House next, but we'll make sure.
Have been spreading stories about. I'm sure you found Benny's demise pleasing. The destruction of an enemy.
Slow.
There are few things more satisfying. Let's press on, shall
Oh
we?
good, that gave us 100
As I was telling you before,
XP.
I want Mr. House out of the picture.
Good we didn't just
You have an
fast
interest
travel
in his
away.
death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies?
Yeah, kill House.
It's up to you. Good. Don't know what kind of security he has inside the Lucky 38, but if you can find a way of catching him off guard, do so.
But the burned man again.
I still haven't really decided which ending I want. Maybe House or maybe Independent. 'Cause I've been thinking a lot about it, just in my head. Wait. Alright, so we do report back to Mr. House. Yeah. Ah, moonshine went off.
Move along.
We're still wearing the combat armor. Eh. Oh. Wear the beret just for good luck. Ah. For some reason I'm over encumbered. Gave me so much crap. I'll just have to slug along. Can I actually use it myself? Yeah. Oh, not the suite, but it's not so bad. Get a crafting locker. Where is it? There's a crafting locker. Okay. I didn't want to take those. Oh my gosh. Where is the crafting locker? Ugh. This interface is so finicky. Where is all this stuff? Well, there's one. Foot locker. Alright, we'll put the 9 pistol, because we have Maria. 'Cause that's a much more interesting looking weapon. Get rid of these pulse grenades. Get rid of the helmet, all this, and we'll be good. Penthouse.
The recent disturbance at the tops has been...
I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip? Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
So he's been looking for this platinum chip since the end of the world.
A great deal shall be happening, a cascade of events with you taking a central role. At the moment, however, all you need to do is take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level. What you see there will help you understand the significance of what you accomplished at the fort.
Resolve. Do not be afraid to pass.
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would.
Free weapons.
I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now.
We still have the machete.
The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough.
Fascinating.
Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss. Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think?
Fade hasn't caught up with
upgrade to every Securitron in range of my
they're spawning.
And I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the strip. I'm surprised you can still underestimate me after everything you've seen. I haven't shown my hand. I've shown one card. I've given my enemies a single provocative datum upon which to fixate. They have no idea what other cards I'm holding. It's a strong hand, believe me. I dealt it to myself. Why would I want to go to war against the NCR? They're my best customers. If their leaders weren't scheming to steal Vegas out from under me, I'd have no troubles with the NCR at all. The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups, while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
So I think I will go with the House ending, because I like Mr. House's leadership.
Outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base, resides an unusual tribe known as the Boomers. They are, shall we say, aggressively reclusive. They have several howitzers they fire at anyone who dares approach the base. Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If it's going to fire on Hoover Dam, I want it firing at my targets. If not, then I want to make sure that the boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion. Use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe he's learned something.
Alright. So we need the boomers, who are the reclusive
Recent disturbance.
military types. They're on the shoulder of Vegas. And why am I over encumbered again? What am I picking up? Weird. Oh, I almost forgot. Need to get something up here. It's very neat. Oop. Why is it hackable then? Golden gloves. Pair of golden boxing gloves. Ah, all this weight. Let me drink another. Oh.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops? Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you. Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses. Really? Oh, I wasn't expecting you to agree so easily. That's great. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
So this is a little quest. It's very, very short, but it's free XP, so that's the good side of it. Oh, what am I doing?
Have a nice day.
Just have to go up here and go back to that terminal that had the weird dialogue. Bug the Lucky 38 network. No. So the followers of the apocalypse want to spy on Mr. House.
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet? It looks like we've started getting reports from the town.
500 XP just for doing that.
Make some sense of this. Oh, what the hell? The bug went off. Damn it! I swear to God, that old man has thought of everything. Well, it looks like this was all for nothing. But you did your best. I appreciate the help.
That's spectacular. Can we get energy weapons? Yeah, we can get energy weapons all the way up to 100 now. Probably the next thing we want is... Okay, thanks for ruining my audio. Maybe a little bit in survival, because we do eat food a lot. I almost forgot what we're supposed to do. We need to go to the boomers' territory. Okay, so for some reason the game gave me the 9 back. That is weird.
You look new to Freeside, so
I'm
here's
not.
a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that... Apparently the trigger was missed the first time I came into Freeside, and oh look. Watch him die. Well, that looked fun. There's actually an energy weapons salesperson right along that street. So we'll try to visit that person. Not sure why we don't have the plasma rifle out. Whoa.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling. This should only take a moment. There. I've stowed all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
The bosses are having a meeting.
Watch out.
You'll have to wait until it's over.
So we gotta
Mr.
wait until
Sora,
this
please
cutscene
get
is
to the
over.
point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate.
There's
the
plenty of
terms
stuff you could easily steal just by
May I
dragging it
ask
Will
for
still
what
be
reason?
here in a few
The
minutes.
shipment was
just by
delivered.
dragging
The
it
guns were
into the
tested before
bathroom.
leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Ah,
That dude's
I
in his
think I
underwear.
understand what the issue here is. Excuse me,
Recharger
for a
rifle.
moment, would you?
Be a shame if
Do
something
it.
happened to it.
Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning. Okay, everyone. Show's over.
Good.
Back to work.
I'm gonna take this into the back room and do some thievery. Privacy. As you can see in the weapon ammo counter, this thing is unlimited ammo. And it recharges its shots the longer you don't shoot it.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you? Of course.
Alright. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Electron charge. Microfusion. That's all we want for ammo. Oh, mods. Almost forgot. They sell katana mods. Oh, those. Those are free. Bet they're special weapons. Flamethrower. They do have a flamer that we could get. We'll take that flamer. See if we can get some fuel for that.
Hello?
Ah, we're over encumbered. By a lot, actually. not sure how I'm gonna move around like this. Is there nothing that I could take? Cola, pork and beans. I don't want that. Now I have dehydrated, I'm irradiated. I don't want any of this whiskey. Don't want any of that. Don't even remember picking that up. We're still irradiated. With no anti-rads. Must be just a little bit over. Why can I not move? Oh my gosh, I was stuck on walk, I think.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the atomic ring.
But now we have a free recharger rifle.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mickey Mouse.
Hello?
Alright. Now we'll be able to head towards the boomer territory, where we're gonna have to hide from explosions. Fun. Gonna have to reload the save to get those disembodied voices out of our heads. There we go. Kill Mr. House. No. Some cornfield out here. Is that boarded up? Yeah. Or is it? Oh no, it's actually owned. Is there another way in? No. Who lives there? What's our lockpick skill look like? 24. Nowhere close enough, but that's interesting. See if there's anything in these trailers. We're just a heathen right now, trying to break into people's homes. Nothing. Thought that was a mailbox. It's the location right here. Field shack. Let's get that light on. Oh, flamer fuel. Apparently Fields was a prepper. Take that microfusion. Probably leave some stuff in this toy chest. Can leave the hunting shotgun, the machete. and be on our way. Actually, was there a star bottle cap in here, perchance? I think I see one. Yes! Very thirsty. We're just getting more and more irradiated. So nothing we can make to remedy that.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment. Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
We know how to get past.
Come back and see me when you get tired of picking shrapnel out of your backside.
We won't. It's right here, I think. Or not. We just need to drink some water. Alright. Now we just have to freaking go. Do I have a doctor's bag? Nope. Keep moving. Ah! That came out of nowhere. Alright. Just make a mad run for the fence. They'll stop firing once you get to the fence.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment? But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces. Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you. Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
Yeah.
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it. Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see. You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world. But I think we need to let it in, just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
So these guys are from Vault 34, the vault that was chock full of guns and explosives. And full of crazy people. So they came right to Nellis.
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems.
And we're happy with what they found.
Can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Evening.
Volare. We're gonna steal your stuff. Because we can. No, not her. Medicine cabinet. There we go. Wasn't so hard. Alright, so we'll help the guys around here. I don't know if we have it set. Volare. Have our markers all over the place. Schoolhouse. Nellis Medical.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to. I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
No. I'm a medical expert and my specialty is giant insect bites.
These patients were gravely injured. It's not a joking matter.
I have no idea what to do for these people. And there's nothing worth stealing in there. Alright. What else can we do? Yeah, they're openly walking out with grenade launchers. That guy's got a sledgehammer. I think this is the guy that we go to listen to the story of the boomers. First, snow globe.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people. Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
He's got BBs.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
Oh, not even a hand grenade?
We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways.
Yeah, those guns are a piece of crap, aren't they?
Many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one.
Whoa.
And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
Which reminds me to equip our flamer.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions. Ask away. So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while. And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know? Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Oh, science check.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know? Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops. Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know?
I like that you can still get the fame points even if you don't meet the checks.
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland. Yes, there's just about nothing we won't do to get our hands on some explosive ordnance. Anything else you want to know? Once we restore power, we learn that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry. Thank you for being so understanding. Anything else you want to know? Loyal found a file somewhere on the base with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
Wow, so that thing's been under there
It'll be spectacular, won't it? You should talk to Loyal. I bet you could
since
help.
before all the major Fallout
I wish
stuff
everyone
happened.
were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice. See you later, alligator.
Now we're accepted by the boomers. I think I'll cut it off here, guys. See you next episode.